Have you ever had people talking about the inner circle? Mostly we talk about that from the view of politics. We will say so and so is the inner circle of this person or the other person. And of course, we are in our year of election, so a lot of that kind of talk will come up. But have you ever thought of your own inner circle? Do you know whether you have one? Do you have one? Or are you part of one? Are you somebody's inner circle? What are those things that we're supposed to look at when we are considering bringing people on board into our inner circle, or allowing them the space, the access into our inner circle? The truth is, not everybody can come and be part of your core life. You're going to need certain kind of people, whether they are friends or family or even colleagues, whoever they may be. It may be at a professional level, but you can't bring everybody to that place. It's a place where you become vulnerable, and it's a place where you share your vision. It's a place where you talk about certain things that matter to you and you want the greatest of support. So who are your inner circle? We've been talking about, creating the inner circle. That is Monday and yesterday. And if you have not been with us, kindly go to my YouTube channel, CJ Atemo, subscribe, set notifications, because all the videos are uploaded there, so that when they are, you will be able to know. Then you can watch, post your comments, like and share. Help us just build this community. We call it the Sage Nation. Help us build this community that disseminates wisdom and nuggets that help people become a better people. Well, each and every Monday to Friday, we come right here on K24. That is at 9:55 a.m. So if you are getting to know this for the very first time, please set some reminder and get to watch every Monday to Friday. We're coming to you from the Panari Hotel, and this is one place that each and every one of you needs to visit. Well, if you had visited before, please come back again. Everything is reopened after COVID-19, and you would just want to come back and have fun with your family, with your friends, business meetings, and any conferences that you would want to have. You just want to hang out on a weekend and have some time off and eat out. You want to come to the Panari because you know that they've got excellent cuisine, that they've got great meals around, and the serenity in this place is amazing. So check out the Panari Hotel and the various facilities, the various rooms that they are, including the presidential suite, and you would just you may just find a place that you've been looking for to go somewhere that is not too far from the city. But even if you're coming from outside of the city of Nairobi, well, come in and check out the Panari Hotel and bring your friends, bring yourself, bring your family, bring your business people around and just hang out while you do business as well. So talking about the inner circle that I started talking about the other day, I talked about affinity, that one of the qualities that the people in an inner circle need to have is affinity, which is generally chemistry, that you never should allow people into your inner circle whom you have no affinity for. It's an innate liking. There are people you meet and you just feel that there's a connection, there's a liking, and you sustain it. I'm not talking about the type that you like each other today and then tomorrow you are on each other's neck and you no longer like each other. No, I'm talking about something that is sustained as a liking in there. You need to have that, because when life is rough and things are tough, you will be calling on and calling upon and be called upon as the inner circle. So you don't want to spend your weakest days with people you don't like, and you don't want to speak about your greatest adventures or dreams with people that you don't like. You want people who will ignite passion and inspire some fire and ignite it within you. So you want people that are likable to you. So affinity is very important. Then I talked about humility, that no matter how well somebody is built, vast, or even well-traveled they need to have a sense of moderation. So humility is just having a moderate view of oneself. It is not looking down upon self. It's not a low self-esteem. No, it is somebody having a moderate view. So they may have great accomplishments, but then they would still feel like there are much more to be done, much more to be conquered. So they keep that tampering their own ego, because if you're not very careful, ego can fly off the roof. Now, you don't want people around you whose ego is going to crush you, intimidate you, make you afraid, make you never feel like you're going to attain anything. Because if you keep on getting demeaned and diminished by your inner circle, you will not have any inner circle anymore. They will bury you. They will become your funeral committee, and you don't want that to happen to you. So the third quality that I want to talk about today is fidelity. I want to talk about the element of fidelity, which is a certain aspect of loyalty and trust and connection that is consistent, that somebody stays true to you. When you're looking for your inner circle, you're looking for people who will stay true to you, regardless of times and situations. So you want people who have the sense of fidelity. Their commitment to you is unquestionable. Their loyalty to you is impeccable. They will always be there. They will not go behind your back to stab you, to bring you down. Yet they are still truthful enough and loyal enough to tell you the truth and to let you know when things are not going right or when you're not doing things right. They will give you the picture of things the way those things are. Sometimes we think that sycophancy is fidelity. Sycophancy is telling you, in sycophancy, people tell you what you want to hear. So they paint a picture that is not real, but they know that that's the kind of picture that you want to see. So they paint it. In sycophancy, the people who are sycophants are driven by self-interest. People who are loyal to you are driven by your good. They're driven by the need to see you become who you need to become. I am so scared of how a generation is being raised because we keep on pushing away people who are loyal for people who are sycophants. We think that people who are loyal to us are toxic, sometimes because they don't agree with what you say. You always must look at why somebody said what they said and why they think the way they think. Are they saying no to you because they are jealous, they are stopping you, they're hindering you, they don't want you to make progress? Or are they saying no because they love you so much that they would not want you to be destroyed? One of the cases that you would look at, and one of the easiest thing to think about, is when parents are about to let go, for example, of their daughter in marriage. And sometimes you may misunderstand them and feel that they are hateful and they are opposing you and they don't want well for you, but they are being moved by love. Now, it may be overprotective and sometimes it may go overboard, but they're being moved by love and they want to be sure that their daughter or their son sometimes is making the right decision, because once they cross that, they will have literally crossed the Rubicon. So they will not have the chance to get back. And so they will be driven by the desire to see you do well or be well. They're just fearful about your safety and whether you really know you have weighed your decision over. They may not be evil. After a while, for example, when people have been married for a while, they realize that their parents have become easy on them. Their parents are now settled. Why? They were just worried about the change that was coming. That is generally true for people who love you and people who are connected to you. Now, there's a certain kind of love that becomes an infatuation as well, where somebody wants to own and possess you just for themselves. That is dangerous. You cannot have that kind of a person as well, because they will never let you grow, because they will never let you go forward. They will never let you become who you need to become. When they become absolutely and overtly possessive of you and they're obsessed with you and everybody else is an enemy and they fight everyone that is around your life and they should be the only ones in your life, that is dangerous. That is absolutely toxic. But when we talk about fidelity, we are talking about people who are connected and love you enough, people who are truthful to you and people that you can trust enough, and they will stay true regardless of seasons, whether you have money or not, whether you have a job or not, whether things are working for you or not. They may not always agree with you, but they'll always be with you. Those are the kind of people you need in your inner circle, and those are the kind of people you should be in somebody's inner circle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think and I hope and I pray that this has been helpful and beneficial to you as well. So check out all the other videos, CJ Atemo on YouTube, and remember to subscribe, set notifications, like share and post the comments as well on the videos as you watch them. Also connect with me, CJ Atemo, everywhere. That is on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Connect with me on LinkedIn, and also the School of Leadership, CJ Atemo School of Leadership on Facebook, Castle. Go right there and check out what we have to offer and get in touch with us, and let's see how we and you can become better, because you are our business. Well, big thanks to Panari Hotel for allowing us to be here and to just bring this broadcast to you from over here. And a big shout out as well, always, to the favorite station that you are watching right now, K24. Till the next time, keep it right here on Wisdom Moments.